boys and girls. How are y'all this morning?
Good.
Good. Well, we've been talking about a letter this week. What letter is this?
K.
K. We've been doing our letter clusters with J and K and L and U and W, and we've talked about the sounds they make. And so today I want to focus on this letter. And what's the name of this letter?
K.
K. And it makes a special sound. What does it say?
K.
And remember, we have a motion we do with it, don't we, Johnny? We do Can y'all do that with me? It means kick, like that. That's right.
If you're playing something, if you're playing karate outside, you want to kick like you're kicking a soccer ball.
That's right. High five. If you're playing karate, you're going to kick. And karate and kick start with the same sound, don't they? Yes, they do. Well, I have a story about the letter K. And I have a story about my puppet. And this puppet is called a kangaroo. Can you say kangaroo?
Kangaroo.
Kangaroo. This is Kiki the kangaroo. And she likes to
And
do
it's
lots
hot.
of fun things. Yes.
He puts the baby kangaroo into his pocket.
You're right. The
So-
baby kangaroo
so-
goes into
so-
his pouch.
So he don't fall away and hop away. Oh, it's gonna be lost in the city and he would be sad that he's gonna miss his dad.
That's right. Baby kangaroos, you know, they have to stay in the mama's pouch for about a year till they grow and get big.
Because that's why if they don't, they might disappear into the plane by themselves.
Oh, have a seat, Mia.
And then when the windows open, the wind will blow them out of the plane and fell into the city and get a bobo.
Okay. Well, can I share with you this story?
Because that's why I need a parachute.
Oh, yes. We did talk about the parachute. You're remembering that story. Well, this is the story of Kiki the kangaroo. Once upon a time, there was a kind kangaroo named Kiki. She was named Kiki because she loved to
Kick.
kick. You're right.
Like
And
you
so,
kicking.
look, Miss Margaret's going to read these two words. Kiki, kangaroo. Can you say that with me?
Kiki, kangaroo.
Because she liked to
Kick.
kick.
Like you kick
Well,
a
look.
soccer ball.
She carried her baby, Kookie, in her pouch with her wherever she went. And we just talked about that, huh? How the baby kangaroo, it's called a Joey. Can you say Joey?
Joey.
It's called a baby Joey. And that baby Joey goes in the kangaroo's pouch. And she goes
So he can keep them
everywhere.
safe and
That's
he know he can get a microphone so he know where he was.
That's right. Well, look, guys. One day, while Kiki was looking for new things to kick, she found a set of keys. They were
Rainbow
4
keys.
colorful keys, yes.
Like,
She put them all into her pouch with Cookie, and then she looked about for what the keys might open.
a door.
What do you think those keys might open?
A door or a lock.
or a locker.
A car door.
A car door or a locker? Very good. What's a locker?
Like that thing, it has the top and then it's a square, a rectangle. It looks like a square. And then there's the key on the bottom and you put the key in and it turns it in and then you can open the key locker.
Right. And what do you use a locker for? Where have you seen a locker?
Like on a car. On
Uh-huh.
a car. On
When you go with your mama, where do you see lockers?
like on a treasure box.
Well, they might have a lock on the treasure box, but don't they have lockers where you go to CrossFit? Does Mama put her stuff in a locker so it stays safe and she locks it? Or maybe if you go to the swimming pool, you might use a locker to keep your stuff safe. Mia, let's see what these keys open, okay? Because how many keys does she have? Let's count them together. I'm going to point to each one. 1, 2, 3,
4.
4. So she's going to have 4 special places to open.
She doesn't know what kind of key that can open something.
Okay, so let's see. Mia, yes.
They're all different.
They're all different. So let's see. Remember how we use our little keys and we have to find the right letter to open the right lock?
There's 1, 2,
And so which
3.
letter, Jay Sean's going to open our lock?
The K.
The K is. So if you stick it in and it fits, it's going to open the lock. Just like we've been practicing with our letter locks. It's going to open it. So let's see what her keys, what kind of locks and doors.
I have a lock before.
You've had a lock before?
red key.
I still have
The
it.
red key can lock the refrigerator.
You still
Oh, Mia thinks it's going to open the refrigerator. It's going to lock the refrigerator. Well, let's.
It's gonna lock the bike.
It's going to lock the bikes, you think? Well, it says, Kiki and Cookie came close to a building they had never seen before. The lock on the door was painted bright red, just like one of the keys Kiki had found. She tried the red key in the lock, and the key turned, and the door opened, and inside they discovered a kitchen. Kiki and Cookie made some tea in a kettle in the kitchen and laughed a happy kangaroo laugh. They said, can you smile and say,
No.
because this right here is called a what?
Kitchen.
A kitchen. So this word says kitchen.
Like
Because you want to lock a door and when you leave, that's why I got to put a key in
So
the
you
lock.
Like a
So you know you can lock a door when you come back from a
Like a
school.
restroom,
And
like-
then guess what? You can put the key into the car and you can turn it and you can push on the kettle and it drives the car wherever
Okay.
you want to go.
A
to
car
school.
does have a key. Well, let's see what else the keys open. So it opens the kitchen like you would cook in. And they made some tea in the kettle. See the kettle that's on the stove? They warmed that water up and they made up themselves some tea. Well, next they had a blue key. She and Cookie looked around until they found a blue lock. Kiki opened the door to find a kite collection. Every color of kite in the world was in this collection. And they laughed their laughing sound and they said,
Gah!
and so look at all these kites. Do you have a favorite kite?
My favorite kite is that.
Mine is that
Oh.
one.
Do you have a favorite kite? Can you sit up for us, Johnny?
I like the yellow and
Oh, the yellow and green.
like that.
Have you ever flown a
I like
kite
that one.
before?
No, I like that one.
You
Yeah.
like that? Where have you flown a kite? Let's let Mia tell about a kite. Where have you flown a kite, Mia?
In your garage.
In your garage? Can you fly a kite in a garage?
No. You can fly out. But you can find a kite in your garage.
You can find a kite in your garage. I have one in my garage too. But can you fly it in the garage?
No,
I
you can fly
At
outside.
school, I bring kite at school. At different school while I was this much, but I'm this much now.
Yes. When you were 4, did you fly a kite? Did you make it? Did you run and let it fly in the sky with the wind?
Every guys and we're trying to
Signature.
have a train when we was at the train school where you was this much. But I did, but I'm not right with no train route.
Yellow key.
Well, look, he had a yellow key.
Open the dog.
She wondered what would open.
It
Cookie.
would open the gate.
Well, let's see what it says. Cookie pointed to the yellow lock on another building. Behind the door of the yellow lock, Kiki and Cookie found a kennel. They visited the animals a while, and then they went on their way laughing.
I know what a Kindle is.
Do you know what a kennel is? Let's let Lainey try.
That you can leave your pets in, so they won't get taken. The yellow key opened the doors so the dogs can go play with the cats. But the cats have to stay in the Kindle because the dogs will follow them, and the dogs will try to lick the cats, and the cats will lick them back.
Oh, well, a kennel, can I tell you what a kennel is? A kennel, usually you don't put a cat in a kennel. The cats don't really like kennels. I guess you can, but most of the time kennels are used for dogs. And you would put a dog in the kennel. And they would stay there. Maybe if you were going on vacation, you would bring them and put them in the kennel so they could stay there. My dog goes in a kennel when she's not listening. And so I let her go and get in her kennel. And so she learns to stay.
But those are listening.
And so she doesn't.
In there. And so
Yes.
she will get lost.
And the only time I really put my cat in a kennel would be like if I'm gonna have to take him
Dogs don't
somewhere.
like cats.
Dogs, sometimes they do like cats, but sometimes they don't. So the yellow key opened a what? What did the yellow key open?
The dog.
The dog
The dog kennel.
kennel. Can you say kennel with me?
Kennel.
And the last key opened.
A door.
Well, it's a special kind of school. It was a green key, and it opened the kindergarten. Can you say kindergarten?
Kindergarten. That's what we are at kindergarten.
Well, you're in
That spells kindergarten.
This word does spell kindergarten. Now, you're in pre-kindergarten. The year before you go to kindergarten, it's called pre-K.
I'm in pre-K kindergarten.
When I get bigger,
I'm
I'm easy to
Oh,
go
we're
on the
pre-K
bus.
kindergarten.
You're in pre-K.
Kindergarten this much.
When you go next year to school, when you go in August, you're going to go to kindergarten. And look at all those kindergarten kids. What are they doing?
They're saying hi.
They're waving, and they were having fun together. So Kooky and Kiki went in, and they talked to them. When the bell rang, what would the bell ring sound like?
Ding, 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 ding.
The kids got ready to go home, and Kiki and Kooky gave each kid a kiss and hopped away, waving and laughing. Can you say that? So let's think back to the story. How many keys did Kooky have? 4 keys. And they were all different colors. Now, what did the red key open?
The red key opened the kitchen.
Oh, let's see if you're right. The red key, did it open the kitchen?
Yeah.
Yes, you're right. Now, what was the next color key?
Green.
Blue. What did the blue key open?
The door to the kite.
The door, Jay Sean, with all of the kites, right?
Yeah.
And then the yellow key opened what?
The cages. The Kindle.
Not the Kindle, but the Kindle. Can you say Kindle? Jay
Kindle.
Sean, can you get back in your spot? The Kindle. Oh, y'all are ready to go to the gym. They opened the Kindle. And then the last key, the green key, opened what?
The kindergarten.
Kindergarten. The kindergarten where we will go next year. Yes, Johnny?
I want to bring the twins home at our house.
Do what?
I want to bring the twins the
Buckle
necklaces
to
home.
work.
Oh, the beads when we have our Mardi Gras parade
I
after a while. We're going to
sometimes.
throw them to our friends, okay?
We're gonna video
So thanks
it
for
to our
listening
mom.
to my
Are
story.
we gonna video it to our moms?
Not right now, okay? So thanks for listening to my story about the letter K.